Hi, Tim Bigham back for Delta Derivatives, option hedges and hedges powered by the best option scanning tools on the market today, rbtrader.com. Looking at a market that's getting powered higher by continued cheap interest rates. It's that yin and yang we've talked about almost too long now. You know, valuations, price to sales arguably at the highest ever. Interest rates looking like no hike coming. June, probably July, and I'll believe it when I see it. So we'll see S&P's ready to maybe poke to new all-time highs here. We got oil trading right at 50. We got the VIX looking like it's going to trade below 13. So a lot of critical levels here, to say the least. I'll wait and see. I think it'll either break out or break down at some point here. But a stock that certainly broke down was Valiant post earnings today. And I like a trade here based on the term structure volatility. Even post earnings, we got this week's implied volatility up around the 110 level. Next week's trading in the mid 80s. So next week's trading like you normally do post earnings, but because of the big collapse in the stock, down about 20%. This week's elevated way high. So I'm buying next week's at the money calls right around the 24 level, selling this week's 24.5, 25 calls, looking to position slightly bullishly and also, more importantly, capture that big term structure volatility. Also a trade that we look to capture that came true. MRO, Marathon Oil, saw massive repeating call buying over the past week or so. That stock finally starting to lift big time here. We're taking profits off the table on that one, but that's one where that kind of option scanning tool that RB offers certainly provided some great insight into a potentially big move in the stock. Also looking at Apple, cheapest implied volatility maybe ever on these options here. I'm looking at the July at the money 100 puts trading at less than an 18 vol. I'm just going out and flat out buying those. Looking for Apple that's really 10% post bad earnings, and Icon getting out of an announcement to have, you know, just a bad hair day along the way. At an 18 vol, certainly it only takes about a 1% pullback to get these things to almost a doubler. So until next time, this is Tim Bigham, and as always, here's a good trading. Take care.